Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so I was a little bit concerned when we came into this particular episode of Galactically Challenged when I saw Nightsisters as the required unit. However, we can still do it even with my relatively underdeveloped Nightsisters, and so can you. I use no relics in this, and it's absolutely fabulous. So let's look at the modifiers for this particular episode of Galactically Challenged. We have a safe haven. Essentially, what happens is the first person to deal damage will get death marked. If nobody has death marked, whenever the next person damages, they get death marked, which you think, against Nightsisters, that's probably not a good thing because they rely on revives, but it helps when you're low gear. So, we have got Limitless Magic as our personal modifier, and what that does essentially is gives our Nightsisters stacks of Ichor whenever an ally is revived. That Ichor gives us stacking 5% max health, max protection, and offense and speed every single time. Kind of cool, actually. The enemy has got booby traps. Of course they do, the filthy little murder bears. Essentially, they've got loads of counter chance, loads of additional speed, and when we attack out of turn against Ewoks, we get irresistibly stunned, which is never fun. Feats then. We need to win with Nightsisters. We need to win after using no more than 3 special abilities, and then we need to complete the battle without losing a unit. Interesting, right? Interesting. Now, let me show you my Nightsisters, all right? These are my wonderful, wonderful Nightsisters. They are top-tier Nightsisters. You've never seen Nightsisters like these. They are the greatest, and they got me red box. So, Gear 8 Mother Talzin, Gear 12 Double Zeta Merrin, Gear 12 Daka, Gear 12 Asajj, and a Gear 10 Nightsister Zombie. I know, make fun of me and my Nightsisters in the comment section down below. I know I've got it coming. But yeah, they can get it done. They can get it done. Let's show you how we do it, shall we? So this really revolves around that death mark mechanic. We want to be able to get rid of them and slowly gain an advantage. All right. So we're in the wrong difficulty tier. Let's back out. Let's take a step back a moment. Let's take a step back a moment and go over to the actual tier 10 that we can actually do this on, because that would probably be the best way of doing it. I don't know why I just got rid of all that. Okay. So let's try this again. Take 2. Scribble, professional content creator extraordinaire. Alrighty then. So the aim of the game is to, not lose your units, basically. At the start of battle, if nobody's got death mark, the first person to do damage or to physically attack someone will get death mark. So I've got my Asajj going here first. If we use the heal, we will not deal damage, so we don't get death mark. They attacked, mass assist, and they did damage, which means they get death mark. Isn't it wonderful? So we're going to go in on Paplu over here. Let's actually check the turn order. They're about to go. So if we do the mass assist here, I'm hoping Wicket is going to do an attack next. It might be Logray. Okay, Logray got the attack next. That's okay. We want to go ahead and deal with Logray next then, if we possibly can. Let's go ahead and see if we can kill him. We need to get as many of them with death mark and destroyed before we start getting death marked ourselves, basically. Let's have a look here. We're dazed, so we're not going to gain the bonus turn meter, which is fabulous. There we go. They got that counter attack, which means they are death marked on their Wicket, which is absolutely wonderful. We've already gotten rid of 2 of them. What more could you possibly ask for? Let's go ahead and do that. We are going to have to rely on Merrin to get some revive action going. Hopefully be able to revive Daka so that Daka can revive the rest of the gang, as it were. Let's see. If we do the AoE, again, we will gain turn meter, but I'm hoping that they counterattack. And if they counterattack, they should gain death mark. Okay, they didn't, but let's heal up. Beautiful. There we go. They're getting the attacks. They're getting the attacks, which means they are getting death marked. Let's just basic here. Hopefully stun. Lovely. Let's basic here. Hopefully stun. Lovely. That didn't stun, but whatever. Let's basic here. Let's hopefully stun. Lovely. Yeah, let's heal up. Now, I would like to get a turn with Merrin. Let's see if we can get a revive going. Let's have a look. I'm not going to use the AoE because I want them to get the death mark. Lovely. And we revived Daka of all people. If she can just get a turn, we should be able to get the revive. Oh, yes. Mommy Talzin is back in business, baby. Come on. Get the stun. Oh, yes. Come on now. Trash tier Nightsisters coming in with the wins and the full team available, even though we had no flipping gear. Isn't it great? Oh, super. Smashing. Amazing. Fabulous, you might say. Okay, so the only feat that we need to do now then is to win with using no more than 3 special attacks. Now, obviously we could do this with GLs, but let's first and foremost do it without using GLs. So I'm going to go in with Sith, because Sith are phenomenal. We'll get Darth Traya over here. I'm going to throw in Darth Malak. Let's also throw in... Who should we throw in here? Who should we throw in here? Let's actually get a separatist, particular separatist known as Watts Tambourine in, because why not? And then we can throw in, who would be good? I mean, we could get Hermit Yoda. We'll get some extra heals going on there. And we probably don't actually need anybody else. Gideon would be nice, but let's not even bother with that. So let's just go in with Sith, and we'll take in, we'll take in, I don't know, Talon, why not? So again, the idea here is to just abuse the fact that Malak is chonky. Deathmark, if it does land on him, really doesn't matter because he takes reduced damage from percentile health effects, so Deathmark does nothing. We're going to put the Medpack tech, that's 1 special ability, over there on Malak. They mass assisted. Looks like our boy Paplu is taunting now, so let's go ahead and yeah, let's get rid of that, even though they're all Sith, so it doesn't matter. We're just going to basic for now. Until we can get... Ooh, let's actually put Master's Train. That's 2 specials. Master's Training over there on Malak. We're just basic again. Oh, there goes Paplu. Looks like Chirpa's got the death mark next. I think we can probably quite safely just go auto basic from here and win, because, you know, they're not going to kill Malak even if he gets death mark, so have fun with that one. Wat Tambor obviously can't get death mark because he can't actually physically attack anybody. Hermit Yoda can't get death mark because he can't physically attack anybody. So it's only then down to Traya and Darth Talon, and I don't really mind if we lose them, truth be told. You might need to use a life drain on Paplu if you can't get through him, because he's got a heck of a lot of recovery. So make sure you think about that. Save one of your specials for a life drain on Paplu if he's being particularly chunky. And you should be all golden here. Look at this, Log Ray. And we didn't get a single death mark on our team. Basics all the way, absolutely phenomenal, easy peasy, squeezy lemons. All right, so... let's do an example, though, just in case, with Galactic Legends instead. So I'll go in with the greatest, my favoritist of all the Galactic Legends, which will be Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, obviously. I'm basically an expert at Slacker. We're just going to put it on basic also, I think. Yeah, I mean, tactics, bro. GLs are so nuanced, so special that we'll just auto basic. Now, Slacker is a GL. He can't be death marked. So, well, I mean, not because he's a GL. I'm pretty certain he's just immune to taunt effects. But even if he could be death marked, he's immune to percentile health effects, so it doesn't matter. So we'll just auto basic until they die. I don't care if we lose the rest of the team. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you need to have that, you know, win with no deaths. But as you can see, it's quite doable with Nightsisters, even at trash gear. So I'm pretty confident that Slacker over here will not have too many issues just #winning. We've got the double tank set up with General Sucks as well. The boldest of all the in-game gingers, apart from maybe Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. So, yeah. Turns out GLs are pretty good units. I could even ult and we would be in a good position, but I'm not going to, because GLs don't need ults. Not when it comes to galactic challenges. Alrighty, super, smashing, great. I think that's going to about do it for today's episode of Galactically Challenged with your bald-headed boy Scribble. Let me know in the comment section down below, which teams did you use? And if you can't be bothered to do that, maybe just leave me your favorite emoji, you know, for engagement and stuff. Thank you. Smashing. Alrighty, I will see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and may the Force be with you.